Hey guys, Tom from Rusco Total Care. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be how to maintain your owner's pride ceramic coating. This video is going to be a step-by-step what we would do with the first wash after your car has been ceramic coated. So step one is we're going to pre-rinse everything. Some vehicles come in super clean, some vehicles come in a little extra dirty. So we've seen, pickup trucks that have mud, salt, snow. So this pre-rinse is just kind of lubricating the surface, making sure we're removing anything that's loose before we foam it and get our sponges on the surface. So step one, pre-rinse. As you can see, this is beading up pretty good. This car is pretty clean, so don't have to go crazy with the rinse. Step two, we are going to use our Owner's Pride Eco Wash. This is the rinseless car wash. We're using that in a foam cannon. So you want to use a rinseless car wash or any type of foaming car wash. So step one, pre-rinse. Step two, foam cannon. This rinseless soap has emulsifiers in it, which is designed to encapsulate the dirt. So anything that's left, it's actually going to get scooped up in the soap bubbles. The dirt is going to sit with the soap, lifted off the surface. That's a benefit of ceramic coating. But obviously, different companies, we use Owner's Pride ceramic coating. So we're going to go ahead and use the Owner's Pride maintenance line. So we're going to use the Owner's Pride Eco Wash. Can't have too much foam. It's kind of hard to get it to stick to the coating. We have a special sponge. It's kind of a waffle sponge with cuts in it. We have our Eco Wash diluted. This one dilutes 512 to 1. So we're going to use 1 or 2 capfuls per bucket. Stick your sponge in the bucket, give it a squeeze so it drips a little bit. We can wash the car. Again, this would probably vary depending on the cleanliness of the car. Kind of go top to bottom. That's just a normal rule of thumb for washing cars. Shut that phone off. So if you do it right, we didn't really have to even dip that much because I put so much foam on it. But what's nice is we got the bucket with a grit guard, and the way this soap works is once you go back in, it's going to take everything off the sponge, drip it below the grit guard, so now you have fresh. So step one, pre-rinse. Step two, foam. Nice bucket with your Eco Wash, whatever soap you use in your foamer. Got our nice sponge. A lot of guys want to use the actual, like the microfiber wash mitts that have the little stringy things in them. I don't really like that, just because stuff can get caught in it, where this is pretty nice. You don't see anything in it. We're obviously in a clean environment. So just a really nice sponge, and you want to keep it dedicated. Like, this is going to be my sponge that I use on this car, not your mom comes over, your grandma comes over, you're just washing everything. So try and keep a sponge for your ceramic coated car. Now we have a post rinse. Step 4, post rinse. Everything top down. I rinse or detail, I kind of treat it, I tell my guys, I treat it like coloring. So every body panel, if you were gonna color it, that way you're not missing spots. Some guys will go like this and they're good, but I like to almost color it in, paint it in. So step 1, pre-rinse, step 2, foam, step 3, bucket and sponge, step 4, post-rinse, step 5 is gonna be your dry. We have like an 8 horsepower master blaster connected to a hose, but for people at home, just the battery powered leaf blower, that's the best. Again, with the ceramic coating, you want to avoid a towel to wipe it or even chamois. You don't recommend chamois because anything abrasive on the surface, so you want to do some type of air. Some customers have tried driving fast down the road. I don't recommend that, so I would definitely try one of the blowers. That will work just fine. We're going to use our shop one. All right, so the last step, I believe is step 6. After it's dry, especially if you're at home with the leaf blower, you'll still have some water remnants. So we're gonna go ahead and dry. We're not just gonna use a microfiber over the paint that can mar the surface. We're gonna use Owner's Pride, the ceramic detailer. This in itself is an SiO2 coating. This will boost your ceramic, give you a little bit more life out of it. So we're just gonna mist a little bit. And as we dry, we will apply it. A little goes a long way. You just want to lightly lubricate the towel. We'll dry the whole car like that. And then you can go back and knock down any high spots, which on this matte film, you don't really see any. You can use this on the glass. If the towel starts to skip like that, just apply a little more. You can see on the glass how it'll kind of level itself. And then you can go back, knock down the high spots. Obviously a black car is going to streak more versus a white car or lighter colored car, so you might have to go a little slower. This matte film is pretty easy to work with. And then again, you'll use very little bit of this product. You'll get a half of a car done, and by the time you get to the other half, you'll probably have this microfiber so saturated you'll no longer need to spray it. You will just have to grab a dry one to wipe with one and then knock it down with a dry one. But you always want to lubricate. So I was taught that a vehicle is like a fish out of water. So before you do anything to it, you want to kind of lubricate it. That's the best way to protect your paint. Any type of drying aid with your ceramic coating. Again, we use the Owner's Pride ceramic coating. We use the Owner's Pride Eco Wash soap. We're using the Owner's Pride ceramic detailer as our last step. So different companies have different systems. So you can see it doesn't really take that much. Thank you for watching the video. That was how we maintain your Owner's Pride ceramic coating. This would be the first wash after your coating. So step 1, pre-rinse. Step 2, foam. Step 3, bucket and sponge. 4, post-rinse. 5, dry. Step 6, seal and boost, and you're good to go.